Hello, troll. I'm here for you. Oh, you've got a club, eh? You know what I've got? An axe. You missed. I am doing horrible things to this troll's nards. He did not like that. Alright. Turn on the light so I can actually see... What the hell? This troll had nothing. That was a poor troll. Hey, and congrats Dragoneer for getting the 75k bits badge. Let's see. But yeah, just to finish my thought, because it's such an overdone topic for me. I just want to control the volume so that it's more kind of friendly for everybody, and you know, my communication with chat isn't just saying no to backseating. Because I actually like communicating with you guys. Kind of makes me feel like I need permission to speak. I saw Vac was doing it, and everything got like 1,000 times more polite. And so I kind of want to try and do the same myself. And see if it works. That's where I took damage from. Excuse me, sir. None of that, you. Do we have a... I see 2 and I hear a 3rd. So we've got to have a Dungan right here. Oh yeah, come back here, you. That's kind of a hidden little Dungan. Oh... Why do I have to hold a torch in my primary hand? I am just merciless down here. Oops. Not actually what I want to do. There we go. Did I get everything? I gotta make sure. I think I did, yeah. More mushrooms from me. There we go. Got a flint knife. Unfortunately, the quality of the loot that I'm getting from these guys is a little trash. That's okay. So you reach a certain point in the game, then skeletons just start to spawn at the night. In the night. Oh, I've never seen this structure before. It's a secondary attack with the mace. Ooh, punchy. Boy, howdy! I wish this is more visible. Bam! Wow, that does some damage too. There's a door up here. Ooh. That's a good wallop. Wow, all of this to get up to nothing. Is there another door here? No. I definitely hope they update the dungeons in this so they're a little bit more interesting. Like, it's weird to say, but Skyrim had more interesting dungeon crawls than this. But then again, this is an indie team with, like, what? 3 to 6 people, tops? So, I will give them a very heavy benefit of the doubt. Let's see, is it only 2 people? It's like a very small amount. And Skyrim's dungeons were damn boring. Yup. So, like, can't fault them too much. But I can hope that they update it tremendously. So that the dungeons are more interesting. Let's see. From the vague roadmap they posted, dungeons should get more interesting. Cool. Nothing down there. But yeah, we're trying to get as many Surtling cores as possible for... I forget why. Mainly I want to go to the swamps more than anything else, because that's where you get the iron. And that's what we want. Excuse me, sir. None of that. Then again, I'm just kind of taking the damage. Ooh. We're getting a lot of enchanted stuff. Parry improved by 10%. Attack steal poison damage for 4 seconds. Parry improved. Physical damage increased by 12%. I like these I like these enchantments. If I can actually get the enchanting station to work, so I can enchant my pre-existing gear, I will be a happy camper. So one of the Dragon Age games had super lazy dungeons. I think that was Dragon Age 2. Dragon Age 1's dungeons were all hand-designed. And Dragon Age Inquisition, I think were also hand-designed and just were generally more interesting. Okay, there might be more in here, but it's fine. We got what we needed. Okay, so this is a 3-man team. Seeing as they're actually... Nope, I didn't want to go in there. Seeing as they're tied with Coffee Stain? Coffee Stain. I kind of hope the developers of this actually expand a little bit. They certainly have the money. I think they hit like 1 million copies sold, like within a couple of days of this coming out, or something just wild like that. Or maybe I am giving them a little bit too much credit, but still, this is probably going to be one of the fastest selling indie games of all time. 5 million and counting. Jesus. That is such an impressive achievement. And they deserve it. They 100% deserve it. If you told me this is a complete game, I'd be like, yeah, it's pretty good. But knowing that this is early access and like has more that they're going to do with this, oh. Because it's very rare that you have a survival sandbox game that is good at launch. Almost all of them are kind of good eventually. You know, like, The Forest is fun now. Is it good? I don't like The Forest. I think it's okay. Ow. Okay. I guess I should probably kill him with archery. Or at least until I'm not dying. I don't think I've ever actually staggered these guys with an arrow before. Good for me. Anyway, where's my head on this one? Like, this is good and has room for growth. Yeah, exactly. So, I would say, I feel like I should almost, outline this. Why early access is so risky. That'd be an interesting video. But effectively, every early access game, or every game when it comes out, has a limited window of opportunity to impress a potential player base. You know, so I guess the phrase I know developers use is you only launch on Steam once, which I disagree with. I would say you only launch on Steam maybe about 3 times, tops. And then after that, you are established and there's nothing you can do to necessarily avoid that metric. So the 3 launches are early access, full release, and then one very big sale if you do it right. So a game that I enjoyed, haven't gone back to, it was called Going Under, which is a roguelike about startups in Seattle, which actually is really good. But they specifically had a 50% off sale. Maybe it's even going on right now, or maybe it just finished. I'm not quite sure. Let's see. But apparently they sold 3 times as many on that 50% off sale than they did with the entirety of like their release window, which actually is really big for them and super cool. There's also, I guess, like, definitive editions and a couple others, but, like, the more of these that you stack on, the more diminishing returns you get, to the point where no one cares anymore. Let's see, are you familiar with any of the other Hype Train games? Wishlisted this one called Desolate, looked interesting. I recognize the name. I'm trying to remember if it's Desolate or another one that I've seen before. Because there's a couple of early access style survival games. Can only launch on Steam once. Bless Online, observe. I mean, obviously there are exceptions, but exceptions do not make rules. Or rarely do they actually make rules. Wait, what? Oh, because I was swimming. And so in the case of most games, when you launch on Steam, you're stuck with one release. And so with most early access games, when they launch, that's it, they're done. And the next chance they get to actually capture people is either like a really big patch that changes everything, or like the 1.0. Now, there's a couple ways to get around this. Obviously, there's like the No Man's Sky style, which is just big patch every couple of months that just drastically changes the game in some interesting or novel manner. That not only brings all of the players back for another round of the game, or at least like a couple dozen hours, but also brings people in to buy the game at like 50% off. And so, sure, they originally sold it for 60, but now they're selling it for 30 for about a week, and then a bunch of people get in on it, and then a bunch of other people miss it, and they're like, you know what, I'll just buy it for 50, 60. And so they can convert those people in. But that's such a rare thing that most games can't pull off. And so I would say like every game kind of has a potential market value based on what it is and the potential shown by the game. And then the more bugs there are, the more early access it is, the more missing features they have, the more PR gaffes they make. It adds like kind of a stacking negative penalty. I can't hit any of these guys, so I guess I'm just going to leave. And so with games like The Forest, maybe it launched fine, I don't know, but it feels like it started with kind of a base negative. And actually, no, I'd 100% stand by that. I recorded The Forest day of release, because they sent me a copy. And I was like, you know what, I'll try and promote this game. It straight up was like running at 10 FPS and like bugging out constantly. And like that started with a negative, and I guess they must have made enough money from people that they could keep going, and finally brought it up to a reasonable, respectable like 1.0, effectively fulfilling their baseline market cap, you know, at the end of its dev cycle, and bringing in effectively the maximum amount of people they possibly can. Everything else is just gravy and bonus. With a game like Valheim, I'd almost say it's already achieved that it's already reached its maximum potential right from the get-go. Or, not maximum potential, but it's like expected potential as the early access release. So adding yet more to it just makes it that much better and that much more attractive to people. I really have to work on the wording for this, and this is why writing a script as opposed to just doing it off the cuff helps a lot, but whatever. Other games that kind of do this would be like Nova Drift, for example. When I first got Nova Drift, I was like, holy shit, this game is amazing. And then the dev's like, yeah, I'm planning on adding more to this. And it's like, what? I can't hit anybody. Yeah, Satisfactory is going that route. Yeah, and I would say Satisfactory was still missing a lot of quality of life features that, you know, by missing them, it was holding it back a little bit. But overall, yes, it is going that route. And so that's how to do early access well. And honestly, that's where the original model of early access even came from. That when Minecraft first came out, yes, it was a very clunky alpha that by modern standards, everybody would laugh at it. But that said, it was first on the scene, and so the novelty threshold put its like perceived value just so much higher Like, so much higher. Which is why they were able to do the early access method that they did. And this is gonna hurt. Never mind. Boy, that was lucky. Bunny hopping. It is very dark. I don't think we have anything else around here. Let's see. Wondering if Deedlit and Wonder Labyrinth is on your radar. Not only is it, we already have a video out on it, and we'll be returning to it for the 1.0 in 2 weeks? It's like 2 weeks or something. But yeah, we're looking forward to it. Because I liked their previous game, and I'm a general fan of Lodos War. I found the anime to be like really hard to follow. Okay. I think this is kind of nothing. Speaking of Minecraft, have you seen the Create mod? Nope, don't think so. Yeah, RimWorld was super bare bones at the beginning, too. I can imagine. But, like, the thing with all of these is they were the trendsetters, so everybody could kind of forgive it. And they developed fairly quickly and had really good mod support right from the get-go to fill the gaps. And I think that's one thing that a lot of developers miss, is that if you have a game that is meant to be played for longer than 10 hours, maybe if you have an open-ended game, sandbox, roguelike, or kind of somewhere in that general... I don't want to say genre, because that's not a genre, but effectively games that are meant to be played over and over again, mod support I feel like should almost be a must, and that you are actively shooting yourself in the foot if you don't have substantive mod support. It's a steampunk mod for Minecraft. Huh. Admittedly, I've seen quite a number of those, but still. Let's see. So where was I on this one? Right, mod support. I feel like having... Ooh, that looks like a new biome over there. That might be the swamp. It feels like by having mod support, so many games that, you know, might have long development cycles, you know, might be 3 to 6 months between major releases. Yeah, that looks pretty swampy. By having mod support, you can just say, like, yeah, we can take as long as we want, and as long as the modders are well-fed and happy, whatever that necessarily means, you know, as long as we have modders that are actively supporting our game in the meantime between these major updates, people will just keep coming back forever. So, like, for example, I don't even think the vast majority of players older than the age of 16 play the latest release of Minecraft. Everybody's, you know, hard locked to the older version so they can play with their mods. And that's honestly a little bit more interesting. From my perspective. Let's see. Hey, thank you, Echo of Divinity, for the 150 bits. Hope today is going well. Wishing you the best. Looking forward to Revita updates and a return. Rito had a few busted combos that really broke the game. I'll have to come back to it. Unfortunately, I'm talking about early access as I play an early access game. But, like, I love games that are early access that can really have that feedback loop that makes the game just 1,000 times better. Unfortunately, a lot of games launch very early access, and so Revita is one of those games that I adore, but it's a little content thin, so it's like, it's super fun, but with my current headspace, it's just kind of like, I don't really want to play more early access. Let's see. Swamp is high chance of death. That's okay, I'll be fine with that. I can teleport. Remember when the Steam Workshop tried to monetize mods? Mixed feelings on that. I feel like what the Steam Workshop should do is have a Patreon system. Either just straight up link to Patreon, have like a tip jar thing, or straight up let you like sub to mod authors like their Patreons, or kind of the built-in Steam Patreon. I realize I'm going the wrong way. I just want to explore the rest of this island here. But like, I feel like that would be a really holistic way of doing paid modding. I don't like the idea of selling mods. I feel like that is grounds for a lot of abuse, and honestly would be even worse than buying into early access. I'm sure every single one of you guys listening to me talk right now has played and own and are disappointed by at least one early access game. Oh, is this actually still part of the same island loop? That if I had gone up the coast this direction, I thought this was just a terminus. But no, it looks like I actually kind of loop back. Okay, it's kind of still part of the same thing. That's why I mentioned looking forward to the future updates. Love the premise, the art, the style, and the music. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I can block him. Oh, boy. I was not expecting there to be 2 trolls. Ow. Well, this got bad. I guess when in doubt... Oh. Of course not. This ain't gonna work. There's a healer. I really wish there was friendly fire in this. Oh, come on. Okay. Fire killed the shaman. We are good. But yeah, I'll probably just load up Ravita every once in a while. I think I'm gonna commit to the idea of the... Well, I guess it's kind of the... Oh, there's another one of these. Is there... Wait. Are there 2 trolls? No. But there are multiple shamans. There's... there it is. I was wondering where all of these guys were coming from. Thank you. Because, yeah, we've got a troll, and we've got a Grey Dwarf horde. Real fun. I'd be so dead if it weren't for my mods right now. I guess I probably would have just pieced out. Ah. Okay, let's not get stuck in the water. Are there 2 shamans? There are, in fact, 2 shamans. That's real fun. Well, I'm already back up to 70 HP. I really like the healing in this game. I thought I was going to hate it, but it's great. Okay, axe. And roll. Ow. Back to running, I guess. I am really mistiming these rolls. That's okay. Homeboy can't tree. There he goes. Bronze helmet, no room in inventory. Holy shit, yeah. Oh, man, this was a very successful run. I just got to get rid of something. I guess we'll get rid of that. Well, this has been an adventure. Let's go home. Anyway, finish the thought that I was back on talking about early access games. Let's see, why use axe? Use the mace, maybe? Axe is way better against trolls than maces. Trolls are resistant to bludgeoning. Anywho, but I'm sure almost everybody listening to this right now has probably... I need more raspberries. Has probably played an early access game that has not finished. That it was left by the wayside for some reason. Ran out of money, so on and so forth. And And, like, that's always just this, like, huge disappointment, where it's like, here's a great game that you really want to like, and you really want to support more, but, what do you know, the developers ran out of money, ran out of time, just life, all sorts of things. And, a bunch of regular wood. I do. I'm gonna go put a chest in the gazebo. Specifically for farming. Maybe I'll make 2. So I can keep all my spare mushrooms and berries and stuff in here. There we go. That's better. I do like fire arrows for trolls. Yep. It's a little faster to kill them in melee, which is what I usually do. Let's see. But obviously, if I take one too many hits, then I want to pull back and I'll not get smacked around. Oh, there we go. Yellow mushroom. That's a lot of yellow mushrooms. We might want to expand the farm tremendously. I'll think about it. Let's see. But so the idea of, like, paid mods is always super risky. Because I know just absolute loads of mods that I've really liked. Okay, is this a good helmet? Health increased by 15. Shit, that's good. Oh, we also have some bronze plate leggings. Weight reduced by 70%. I mean, honestly, that's okay. I'll live without that one. But the one that just gives me a free HP boost, that's worth its weight in gold and then some. Obviously, I'm going to need some more bronze, but still. Okay. Let's sacrifice, I think, the rest of these. What about this hoe? Stamina regen improved. I'll live. Let's see. Flint knife, extra damage. Max durability up. Let's see. Antler pickaxe. Yeah, parry and attack bonuses. Don't really care for pickaxes. Huh. Movement speed penalty removed. Deerhide cape. Gain frost resistance. If it wasn't ugly looking, I'd go for it. Yeah, let's just get rid of a lot of these for the time being. Keep that for the frost resistance. Nah, my dude. Aesthetics are more important than actual functionality, and those are hideous. I know frost resistance is actually quite useful, but let me be vain. It's important to be vain. The arrows. There's the arrows. I don't need flint arrows. Alright, let's go fix some things up. Okay, I want to look at the enchanting mod. Epic Loot Valheim mod. I gotta see if we can actually enchant things and if it's just kind of a weird bug. Huh, interesting. I can actually cheat in any item that I want. Not that I want to do it. That's why a lot of Diablo likes have transmogrification for vanity. Yup. Okay. Let's check posts. Oh. We have to disenchant a forsaken item. Okay, so you're on the right track. Maybe you haven't disenchanted the right item to unlock what you want. So I think the main issue is we just haven't unlocked any of the enchanting recipes. The one thing I should probably do is make rare reagents and dust. So it looks like this is how we get the higher tier. But no, we need to find something else. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. So I just have to find a certain enemy that drops effectively an item that unlocks the enchanting crafting recipes. I will take it. Alright, to the swamps. We're going places. I'm having a good time with this game. Alright, hello, swamp. Boy, you ugly. Oh, cool. I can cut these down. Okay, ancient bark. So we can make ancient bark and a bonfire. Okay, the big ones I cannot huck down. Just these. You hate the swamp. We will see if I too hate the swamp. If I'm lucky, my my mad modding. Ow. Okay. I see why somebody would hate the swamp. What about fire arrows? Oh shit, they don't care. Oh no! Okay, ooze bomb. With these leeches. Okay. Blood bags. Draugr. Don't seem too bad yet. Okay, destroy the body pile to get less Draugr. Okay, that's a 2-star Draugr elite. Oh, that's fun. Oh, no! Because I swam for that, like, 2 seconds I unequipped my weapon, couldn't block, and that's really annoying. Well, it's fine. Well, that's tragic. Aha, I did spawn inside the tree. Okay. I hear Draugr. I flee. Okay. Hello, Draugr. Well, at least I'm decently strong. But yeah, that hurt. Try that again. Yeah, keep the Draugr spawner. Oh. I missed? Okay. Right. Of course, blobs are probably resistant. Okay. Blobs are not resistant to bashing. There you are. Hello, one-star Draugr. Vengeance! There we go. Got a Draugr trophy. Okay, we're gonna go back to that Draugr spawner. And I'm not gonna break the other spawner. I'm gonna leave one. 2 is too many. 1 is just perfect. But I'm gonna kill the boner pile. Oh shit. He's still here. Okay. There we go. So far, so good. Stay away. I don't see another body pile. So these must just be natural spawns. Poison and lightning resistance. I mean, cripes. Is this a second Draugr spawner? Second double Draugr spawner. Let's stay a heap and helping away from that. Okay, there we go. I'm really liking this magic loot mod. Why is that part of the map just blanked out? Wait, what? Oh, not again. Pull out your weapons, Nongus. Abyssal Razor. What? What if I... What is going on? Ow. Okay. Change of plans. We're going home. Let's see. You want to use slashing damage against Draugr instead of bashing. Okay. We're going to go home first, and we're going to get the fancy armor. Having poison resist is huge. That's what I was thinking. So what is this thing? Abyssal Ranger. Or Ranger. Razor. Okay. A knife from the deep. Does blunt, slash, and pierce. Block power 12. Plus 3 blunt damage. On a knife, that's maybe not terrible. Okay, let's just load up on some extra bronze. Okay, and we want to upgrade... Definitely the helmet. but definitely this. The Atgir have spirit damage and no movement penalty. It's okay. If it had something really fancy, I'd do it. Okay. We need more chests here. Just to store all this junk. There we go. Let's see. Wait. My leftover armor. And I was starting to collect the spare trophies over here. Settings, control. Okay, I gotta look something up. Let's see. Discard inventory items. Okay, there we go. Nope, don't put it on, damn it. Okay, looks like the discard items mod is not functional. We just need to make a chest somewhere stupid. Oh, you know what? I don't use my attic for anything. Because it's kind of small. Let's just have my attic be the, like an item graveyard. For every bit of equipment that I don't need, but I have for some reason. This way I can just put all of the spare clubs away. Honestly, I'm going to put away the Abyssal Razor and the Bronze Atgir, because they might be helpful. But I currently don't know, don't care.